What's up, guys? So I wanted to drop another video on you guys. Some of you guys are subscribers, some of you guys are just looking to see if you guys really want to purchase one of these items or many of these items. What's not here is a Ring doorbell box because I can't find the doorbell box. I also have one of these that I wanted to include in here just because, well, just because. And another thing that's not featured here is an Alexa. Let me see. Let me go find it. Okay, so here is an older first gen Echo Dot that I'll just include, but I have a bunch of these as well. I have the second gen, and I also have the big guy. I think it's a first gen, maybe it's a second gen Echo, and that's the big one. The big one that's like sits pretty high. So here you go. So anyway, so this is my setup so far. You're probably wondering what's in this box right here. This one, I have two of these. I have the doorbell. I got a bunch of these, and I also have a thermostat that goes with it. Well, it doesn't go with it, but it hooks up to this, so it's really convenient. It has its own app that we can do another video on later, but I'm just showing you that it's my house is turning into like a smart home per se. Did I intend to make a smart home? Yes, but no. These right here are sensors, security sensors, which there's two in the box still that I haven't connected yet. So I have a couple of windows I gotta get going. But this is the new addition to the family per se. It is, look at this. I actually got this at Best Buy, but we don't really have to go to Best Buy. So what comes in the box is a bunch of stuff. This is the kit that I got. I already set up everything, and I'll show you guys the whole setup in a little bit. But here's a keypad that it came with, and I'm really happy with what this is. It came with two of these, so I have one of them that I haven't set up yet. I have a need for it. And in the spots that are missing is the other keypad and a bunch of sensors. There's a motion sensor that's up on the wall that I'll show you guys in a moment, and a bunch of cords and sensors. And it comes with everything that you need. It comes with all the install kits, which would be screws, adhesive, and any types of mounting brackets. So most of these come with mounting brackets. Actually, all of them come with mounting brackets. So that way, if the battery ever dies on one of these, because they're battery operated, it just unclicks, and allegedly they last about a year. So we'll see what happens. It's really intuitive because the security system actually sets up. It actually connects to these right here. So let's say the Ring goes off, right? And you could set it so that this camera, or not necessarily your spotlight cam, but this is, like I said, my setup. So it could be anything. It could be your big floodlight cam that they sell. It could be one of the other cameras that they sell, the stick-up cams, or it could be your doorbell. So I'm really happy with that. So if someone breaks in your house or the alarm goes off, it'll activate one of these, and you can set it up to where the main door will give you like up to I want to say up to 60 seconds. I have mine set at 30 seconds. So if you can't turn this thing off in 30 seconds, then you better call somebody. And it's set up so that way you can opt in for somebody to show up to your house. And that's kind of expensive. It's like, I want to say $75 for 20 minutes for a security guard to show up to, confirm that you need somebody to show up. I opted out right now. So I've had this thing set up already, up and running for probably 3 weeks, maybe. And so far, so good. I'm just wondering what's going to be like if someone does break into the house and it goes off. There's been some drama already in my neighborhood where these actually came in handy for me personally. We had a guy go down my street, and he walked by, the camera turned on, the light came on. he walked across the street, and then he went and he hid behind a car. And I wasn't home, but this happened like about midnight. So I was able to see him, but I didn't know what he was doing. And he ended up actually stealing my neighbor's tire. It's really crazy, really weird. And then about 20 minutes later, on my camera, it was one off my driveway, pointing down into my driveway and through the street. You could see someone running. So since it only records 30 seconds at a time when it's activated, I wasn't able to see exactly what was going on because the deed had already been done and they were running. So that was kind of crazy. People were like, man, where do you live, dude? People are just stealing stuff at left and right, huh? And I was like, I don't know, man. So I felt the need to get a camera system, and I went with the Ring. I'm not camera system, but yeah, camera system and security system. And I went with Ring. And let me show you guys what it looks like over on the right. So let me flip the light on here. And here it is. I've got it all wired in, and it's all ready, set to go. And the one thing I didn't do was it comes with a base station. I didn't show you guys the base station because it wasn't in the box. But the one thing I didn't show you guys is the base station, and it's sitting in a temporary spot because I just wanted to hook it up when I did. So I need to move it. I need to mount it somewhere. Everything comes with mounting holes on the back of the unit itself. So it's very, very cool. You can actually pull this off just like this. And there it is. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's battery operated, so I don't need this plug at all. I don't need this cord to be hooked up, but just so I don't ever have to charge it, you know, ever, like have to take it off the thing and charge it, I just leave it connected. What I did was I ran the wire all the way up to the top to an existing plug up top, just the way my house is set up. So you can do it any way you want. And I bought this over here at a hardware store. Kind of hides it, so when you look, that's what it looks like. So, and initially I had this empty spot where there's a wire that's coming through, and basically the homeowners before me had tapped into this line right here and ran the cord up. Well, actually there was probably something here. And they ran the cord up, and it goes all the way up to this, you know, this spot up here up top. So there's a power plug up there that they installed. So I guess they wanted to put something cool there. Maybe I'll do something cool up there or light it up or something. But anyway, back over to the Ring though. So this is what it looks like. It looks pretty dope. I like it. Who uses the word dope? I do. Let me set the alarm, and I'm not gonna show you what the numbers are. So it lights up. And that's it. Actually, I just disarmed it, but let me arm it, and you can hear it.
Home and armed.
You hear that? So it's got a speaker built into it already, and it just gave me a notification. I'm actually using my iPhone. It just gave me a notification. Everything is smartphone enabled, so once you have the Ring app for your cameras, you just add this into it, and it's all integrated, and this will give you any notification that you need. So let's say someone breaks in, your phone will go off. You can turn that stuff on and off, by the way. So I really like it. I'm able to arm it and disarm it from my phone, from the Ring app, which is really nice. Here, I'm gonna disarm it right now.
Disarmed.
There you go. So pretty cool. I just got a notification again. And now that I just did that, anytime it goes off, like I said before, it links. You could sync it to your camera. So anytime it goes off, the camera will actually start live recording instantaneously. So you can program what camera that you want to get, you know, to turn on. All right, so here's the base station. And this is the important thing. There's another item that actually came with it, and I'm gonna show that to you guys, and that's an extender. So here's the actual base station. Like I said, it's in a spot that I don't really need it to be in. It lights up blue when it's in standby, and then when you arm it, it turns red. So you can arm it for when you're at home, and you can arm it from when you're away. So let's say you're home, you can arm it so that way it only I failed to mention, I just totally got tongue-tied. I failed to mention that there's there's motion sensors as well. I'll show you the motion sensors in a minute. But the motion sensors, you want those disabled when you have that thing armed and you're home. Because otherwise you walk into wherever you have the motion sensor, like in your living room or wherever, it's gonna go off. And this thing right here is super loud because it's got a speaker on it. So that was another feature that I really, really liked, is that if I'm home and if I'm gone and my family's home by themselves, and let's say it's late at night and they're sleeping or something and someone breaks in and it goes off, this is gonna wake them up. It's gonna alert them. They're gonna be able to react and do whatever they need to do, or be proactive, not reactive, you know? Security is super important, you know, in any home, wherever you're at, because you just never know. You can't rely solely on everybody else for your security. So this will wake you up, and like I said, you'll be able to defend yourself. It'll also send a message out to the police. And another thing that I really liked, I know I'm kind of jumping ahead and going real fast, but this thing also has a spot right here for a SIM card. See that? And that SIM card is hooked up with, well, over here, AT&T. So let's say the internet goes down because it's all internet based, and say that just blacks out. Well, guess what? I still have a connection to the world, and it'll still send out a signal to the authorities if there's an issue and it goes off. So that's another thing that I really liked. I like the speaker. It's really loud. You can turn it up and down. You have capability to change that volume, which is really nice. And like I said before, every piece of equipment that comes with holes to mount. Look at that. So there you go. And if you don't want to go wireless, right now I have it on the Wi-Fi. You can go straight into your router via Cat5 or whatever that is. I don't think it's Cat5. That's RJ something, whatever. It hooks up into your modem. So there's that. I'm loving it though. Loving it. It's loud. Okay, and here's the extender. Nothing fancy. You just plug it in and it extends. I just pushed the button on the side. So there you go, it extends. And all of this stuff shows up in the app, which is really nice. And that'll be another video. And it all pops in there and you can see the status of the app, if it's connected, any issues with it, if it's not working or if it's been tampered with. Let me show you the sensor. All right, here's the motion sensor. I've got this thing in my garage. So you can actually, I'll probably never take this off. And if I do, it won't be that hard, but I believe I used double stick tape on this one that it comes with. It's like a, double stick adhesive by 3M. So if I wanted to switch the battery out and it died, I can just pull this out. Whoop. And as I do that, I get a notification saying that the sensor in the garage has been tampered with. So there's the battery, and I believe it's a CR123 or one of the CR batteries. So I have to pull it out, but I don't want to pull it out right now for you. You guys can just Google it. Google it. So there you go. That's the sensor. I've got one in my garage and I have another one somewhere in the house. And that kit comes with 2 of them. And I'll post a link and then you guys can take a look. So anyway. All right, so that's pretty much my my setup of what I've got going on right now. There's so much more to the system that you can do. You can link up your cameras. You can link up, it's mostly the cameras mixed with the security system that really got me going, because like I said, anytime one of these sensors goes off, because I had to take down the old sensor, which I totally forgot to take this thing down. But look what they did. They painted around the old sensor. And then I came in and I took it off and then I repositioned the sensor. This is actually my laundry room headed out to my garage. So if you bypass the sensor for the motion sensor in the garage and you get through here, like this is what's going to happen. So, and it makes these cool little chirps when every time I open the door. I don't know if you heard that. So that's pretty neat. And of course, those come with their own adhesive and screws. And this right here has its own battery as well. So anyway, that's my setup, guys. I hope you guys, you know, make a good decision on what you're going to buy. Oh my God, look at that lighting. Got to change that bulb out. Whoa, don't want to see that business. Anyway, guys, check out the link in the description, and there will be a link that takes you straight to Amazon. You can get a bunch of stuff over there. I bought 2 extra sensors. 2 of those sensors, I bought 2 extra ones because the kit only comes with 3 of them. So I needed 2 more boxes, which 2 come in a box and they're like $50 a box. So kind of up there in price, but it's your stuff. So think about it. If it's something that you want, I'll leave, like I said, I'll leave a link down there in the bottom, or yeah, down there. And if you guys want to get one, follow that link and it'll get you guys where you need to go. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I will put out another video, maybe a little bit more in depth. If you guys have any questions, you can leave a comment down there, and hopefully we can get those questions answered. So anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Peace out.